I think dinosaurs have a universal, enduring appeal because they are three things. They're big, some of them are fierce, and they're extinct. Now, as young people, we love big animals, there's no doubt about that. The second thing is we love fierce animals. Think back to your own youth. It's crocodiles, it's sharks, it's snakes, it's all those sorts of things. But the most critical aspect of dinosaurs is that they're extinct. And as much as we delve into the science behind these creatures, you and I, when we go to our graves, will never truly know what they looked like and how they lived. And as a consequence, we can always dream of different dinosaurs throughout our life. You never run out of a source of fascination when it comes to these creatures. When I was a child, dinosaurs were grey, swamp-living dullards, you know. Now they're hot-blooded, feathered, real animals. They have ecology. And science is giving us more information about these creatures faster than ever before. We know what colour they were. We do know that some of them were feathered. We know that some of them were social animals. This is the most exciting age to live in when it comes to paleontology. I'm so pleased that, you know, I've grown up through a time when T-Rex was a monster and now it's a real animal. The thing about dinosaurs is there's a prescience there, isn't there, really? We don't have any of them left. I mean, some of the animals which were extant at that time survive now, and some of them have evolved from essentially what dinosaurs were, the birds, for instance. But we live in an age where we're precipitating another mass extinction. We are, if you like, the Cretaceous, end of the Cretaceous meteorite. You know, within a few years, we're going to be losing large numbers of creatures across the planet. So I think also there's that distant mirror. We look back with these animals with a sense of fascination, a sense of awe. What we don't want is in just tens of years to be looking at the fauna and flora of the planet that we've got now with that same sense of awe because it's gone. So dinosaurs tell us as well, I think, that we've got to look after what we've got. And as much as I'm interested in, you know, taking DNA out of some extinct animals and trying to, you know, rebuild them, I'm also principally concerned about looking after the creatures that we've got. I mean, they're truly impressive. I mean, you might argue that a tiger is not a T-Rex, but when you stand in the jungle and you come face to face with one, the fear factor is just the same. I've been fortunate. I've grown up through an age where conservation has found its feet. It's provided a foundation, and then it's got good science behind it, and we should be making rapid progress. We've got an enormous arsenal of abilities and technologies to make a difference when it comes to conservation. But very sadly, we're not doing it. And if we are doing it, we're not doing it quick enough. I hope that we get to a point where our decision makers, from local to national to international level, recognise the fact that biodiversity is essential to the planet's survival, is essential to our survival. And when that clicks in their minds, we'll see a sea change in attitude to the way that we look after, protect and cherish the species on the planet. I don't think we're far off. Humans tend to respond to catastrophes. We need something bad to happen before it kicks us into gear. And bad things, I'm afraid, are about to happen, so I'm sure that we will kick into gear. And I hope that there's a generation of young people that are coming to events such as this, engaging with, albeit extinct animals, but learning to develop an affinity and an awe for life itself, who will step into my shoes and make sure that conservation really works.
How excited are you for this unique experience?
I'm very, very excited. I love dinosaurs.
What about the kids? Were they into dinosaurs when they were young? I think every parent's gone through that phase with their children.
Yeah, I think they definitely was. I think all children love dinosaurs. I even remember as a child doing a dinosaur whole project at school, so yeah.
Did you have a favourite dinosaur? Everyone has one.
Not really, I just was very interested in just knowing about all of them, and sometimes I think you actually do believe that, you know, we come from that type of life with all the dinosaurs everywhere. No, I enjoy dinosaurs.
Come a long way since then. Where are you going on to next in 2018? What have you guys got coming up at the moment?
There's lots coming up at the moment. We're just waiting to see till we finalise things and everything, and then it should all come out to see how it goes.
Jessica, it's fantastic to have you here with us tonight. You looking forward to this really unique experience?
I am. I'm quite a thrill seeker, and when I was younger I used to love dinosaurs, that kind of thing. So yeah, no, it looks really fun. It looks like a brand new fun attraction. Why
did you love dinosaurs so much?
Don't know, it was just quite fascinating. I studied them at school and then just kind of enjoyed the subject of them and the history, so yeah.
I think everyone has a favourite dinosaur. What was yours when you were a kid or now?
It's got to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex, hasn't it?
Everyone says that. Why T-Rex?
Just because it's like the #1 dinosaur, I think.
And looking to the future, not the past, what have you got coming up in 2018? You're always very busy.
I have got lots and lots of things coming up in 2018, in particular my fitness, my clothing range, and then maybe some television stuff as well.
And obviously with the clothing range, it's always exciting when fans get to see more of that. What kind of things are you looking to focus on this year? Is it a summer collection? Is it swimwear?
Yeah, we do 6 drops a year. It's stocked in major retailers across the country, so it's just building and building and building, and yeah, I'm very humbled by it. It's amazing how successful it is.
And obviously fitness as well, a huge part of your life. Can you talk about how you're going to be building on that part of your business empire in 2018?
Well, I'm just getting fitter by the day, I think. So hopefully if that continues, yeah, no, I'm just working out all the time and building new strategies for it, and building upon the programme that I've already got. The programme comes with equipment, so obviously it's not just a DVD, it's got resistance band and a Fitball as well. So I think it's good that you can incorporate the equipment in the DVD. And not only that, but it just has a mixture of full body, cardio, HIIT. So yeah, it kind of does everything.
Why do you think dinosaurs capture all of our imagination so much?
I just think that there's so much that we don't know. As much as we do know about them, there's so much we don't know about them, and it's always fascinating to learn. And it's incredible to see some of the weird and wonderful species, so it's going to be a good night.
Everyone has their own favourite dinosaurs. What is the favourite dinosaur in your house?
I don't know. I think Ace is not quite old enough to know all the individual names, but mine is Velociraptor.
Got to be. And looking to the future, what have you got coming up yourself in 2018? Obviously always a busy time for you.
Yeah, well, still working on my kids' show down on the farm, so winter's going to be out relatively soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Still working with Songs of Praise as well, so a couple more episodes for that coming up, and I'm presenting the Young Choir of the Year as well for 2018, which is really exciting. And I'm in the process of writing a children's book as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that one.
Tell us anything about the book? Obviously fans will be excited about that.
Let's just say it's going to stay true to my farming roots. There you go.
I'm so excited. I love stuff like this. I can't wait.
Are you a big dinosaur fan? I think most people seem to be sort of just in love with dinosaurs. Why do you think that is?
I think dinosaurs are really cool. Like they're just like amazing. It's just so crazy like how they used to exist. So it's just like a really fun atmosphere, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
I think everyone has a favourite dinosaur. What's your dinosaur?
I mean, I don't think I've got a favourite. I'm not going to lie to you. I think they're all pretty cool, so.
And said it better. And looking to the future, what have you got coming up yourself in 2018?
I've got lots of stuff coming up, lots of fashion, some more TV, so which I'm really, really excited about, and I can't wait.
In terms of fashion stuff, is that designing, is that modelling, what kind of stuff?
Yeah, well, I'm a fashion stylist anyway, so a few designs are coming out, which I'm working on, collaborations as well, and yeah, TV, so busy, busy, busy.
Obviously, summer feels a long way off, but what do you think are going to be our hot trends this year in terms of summer fashion?
Oh my God, like at the moment I'm loving neutrals, like bright colours, yellow as well I'm feeling this summer. It's going to be a good summer, I can't wait.
Excited for London Fashion Week, obviously a high point of the fashion calendar.
Yes, I'm going. I've got a party on Friday for London Fashion Week, which I love. I love it. It's like the best thing in London. Like it's my favourite, one of my favourite events to go to.
Which designers are you most hyped for this year?
Oh my God, like literally so many. I feel like there's just so many that I couldn't even choose like my favourite one. Like it's just insane.
I'm really excited. I've got to be honest, I don't know a huge amount about it. I'm a big dinosaur fan, always was as a kid, and my daughter's with me, she's 4, and she's really excited about it as well. She's really excited about it, dinosaurs, but also that we're having a late night, because she's normally in bed by 6:30, so equal kind of late night dinosaur excitement for her at the moment.
And obviously dinosaurs capture everyone's imagination. Why do you think that is? Why are they such a universal fascination for us?
Do you know what? I really don't know. I guess as a kid, I don't know, maybe it's the size of them. There's like they're almost unbelievable, really. The sheer size of them. And then when you see things like Jurassic Park, I think I was about 10 when the first Jurassic Park came out, and that just blew me away. So, yeah. I am in a BBC project called A Very English Scandal. I play a character called Andrew Newton, who is basically the hitman that attempts to murder Norman Scott, who will be played by Ben Whishaw, and Hugh Grant's in it as well. I'm hoping it should be a really great show. I mean, I haven't seen any of it yet. I'm not exactly sure when it's out, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Obviously, that's a smorgasbord of fine British acting talent there. What's it been like working with Ben and Hugh?
I unfortunately didn't get any scenes with Hugh, but Ben's fantastic. He's a really, really great actor, really lovely bloke. You couldn't really ask for more.
I think it's such an exciting time, I think, particularly for political themed drama. Why do you think we seem to have rediscovered our passion for those types of stories at the moment?
I suppose we're in a very interesting political climate, with Trump and Brexit and, quite a few general elections in a short period of time. I think everyone's interest is peaked in politics, and so it's the perfect time to have a political drama out, or comedy, or whatever it might be.
Liz, it's absolutely fantastic to have you with us tonight. How excited are you for this unique experience?
Well, I'm very excited. I've always been a big dinosaur fan, as is my son. So, we're looking forward to it.
What do you think it is about these creatures that captures our imagination so universally?
Well, I don't know about that. I remember my very first school project on dinosaurs, and I made a very bad one out of plasticine a very long time ago. And I think I've really loved them ever since. So they've always been my favourite thing in the Natural History Museum. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to see tonight, but I'm excited.
Looking to the future, what have you got coming up? Obviously, you've been showcasing a lot of your fantastic clothing at the moment.
Well, yes, we're promoting our new beachwear line for summer 2018 right now. And my 4th season of The Royals is coming out in March.
What can we expect from season 4?
Well, season 4 is scandalous and outrageous, shocking in places. It's fun. It's a good show to be in. My son actually comes back in as Prince Hansel this year, and we get to do some scenes together, so it makes it pretty special for me. It is very nice. The writer, the showrunner, was had Damien on the set for the first 2 seasons as a little boy, and then when he grew up a bit, he said, "I'm going to write a part for him, Prince Hansel." And in the first season, I didn't have any scenes with him, but this season we're actually acting together, and it is nice. I had to be careful to stay in actress mode, not mummy mode, not tell him off for doing things that annoy mummies rather than out of character. But it's good. Well, ours is purely fictitious, but we certainly like it when the real royals are in the news, because it sometimes makes our show more significant. But I'm a huge real royals fan, and I'm sure they're a fan of my show too.
I'm sure they watch it every night. And my final question, on a serious note, talking about the real news, I think obviously with the BAFTAs coming up this weekend, there's a real feeling that with Me Too and Time's Up, it's quite a watershed moment for our industry. Do you have that sense as well? Do you feel that we are on the cusp of making some very big and long overdue changes?
Well, I think any change in that direction will be a great change. I've heard that all the nominees and presenters are wearing black in England this year as well, like they did the Golden Globes. So yes, I think there could well be a climate of change, and let's hope good things happen.